People often ask me, how do you get on when you're traveling away from the highway, you're out in the country and you're driving an EV? How do you get on with charging? Well, I've just pulled up at this cabin here. It's a lovely little cabin up in the mountains, and my car's currently got about 20% state of charge. So I'm going to need to top that up before I carry on my journey tomorrow. So what are my options? Well, let's have a look. So here's the best option. This is what we call the granny charger. And basically one end of this plugs into a standard wall outlet and the other end plugs into the charge port on the car. Now that will then trickle charge your battery at about 2 kilowatts, which is way slower than say a 250 kilowatt Tesla supercharger. It'll take about 8 hours to top my car up to 80%. But that doesn't matter because I'm going to be here for at least another 12 hours. So it can charge while I'm asleep overnight, just as it does when I'm at home. So there's three things basically that you always need to carry in your frunk when you're traveling with an EV. The first obviously is the mobile charge cable, or the humble granny charger as it's known. The second thing is one of these. This one's a 20 metre long 15 amp extension lead, and you'll need that sometimes to get from the nearest outlet to your granny charger, so I always carry that. And the third thing that I always carry, and this isn't related necessarily to charging, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway, is this. So this is a portable inflator, tyre inflator. And the reason you need one of those is most EVs, in fact I think all EVs that I'm aware of, don't have a spare tyre. So if you pick up a nail when you're out on the road, the inflator will enable you just to put enough air back into the tyre, assuming it's a slow leak. You can limp into town or the city and get the tyre repaired. So the main reason I wanted to make this video is because there's pretty low awareness amongst people that don't own EVs, and it's often a reason for them not to buy an EV, is the fact that you can charge an EV from any wall outlet, any common wall outlet. Now, if you stop and think about that, there's got to be, at least 50 million wall outlets across the country, right? So what that means is that an EV driver has many more options on refueling than does an ICE vehicle driver, where they have to find themselves a petrol station to refuel. Worth considering.